Well, here's a sad state of affairs. Some of you may know that HoodoHoodlumsRevision put up a video about Creepy Leaks where he just basically talked about the document and he talked about what was in the document. Now, he did this in a very objective way. He said, allegedly, this happened. Maybe this didn't happen. Maybe that did happen. He was kind of, I'm not, quoting exactly, but, he was kind of presenting it as, here's a document that exists and here's what was said in it. And he didn't really take a side. That was all well and good, but then he got contacted by somebody who knows Mr. Creepypasta, and he took his video down and then put up this one in which he apologizes to Mr. Creepypasta, in which he says that all of this is old information that doesn't matter anymore. He says that Mr. Creepypasta and his wife knew that Mr. Creepypasta was unfaithful, which is like, yeah, you literally just said that Mr. Creepypasta knew Mr. Creepypasta was unfaithful. Like, how is that a counterpoint? It just is. It's disappointing. It's disappointing and it's shocking because less than 24 hours later, we have a video from Hoodoo here saying like there was no evidence that there was ever a pregnancy, and it's like, oh, you're really gonna go the Alex Jones route and be like, these are crisis actors. Show me proof that this existed. This person. Like, it's sick and it's sad that somebody got to him, and I'm not surprised because HoodoHoodlumsRevision has 218,000 subscribers, lots of views on his videos. So I'm not surprised that the largest person to make the largest video about what was going on, he's the one person important enough to actually answer any of the problems. Now, HoodoHoodlumsRevision, his second video here, has a lot of errors in it and a lot of mistakes, a lot of misinformation, which is very disappointing because if you go to the comments, you'll see... I'm not going to look for them right now because, you'd have to search, but a lot of them are just like, we're proud of you for being honest and respectful and blah, blah, when there's disinformation in this video. He was not taking a side. He made a video showing the document and talking about what was in it. And he even said, allegedly, these things happened. He didn't say it was, even true. But yet he still gets contacted, still gets fed misinformation. Because, there's a part in this where he says, all of this happened 5 years ago, and the thing he's talking about was from 3 years ago, and the dates on the screenshots are in the document showing what year it happened in. So it's like, there's just all this weird stuff like that. It's like little tiny problems here and there that build up and amount to a dishonest video. And the real problem I have with this is he took down the unbiased video, but he's leaving up the video that he himself said has, like, wrong information in it. I mean, you can see right here, I was not contacted by any one of them, no, but a friend of MCP and myself. I will admit that I got facts wrong in my follow-up. He openly says that his video has inaccurate information, quote-unquote facts that are wrong. Questioning whether something really happened and, something like that is... I feel like that's getting into crisis actor territory if you don't have any opposite statement from Mr. Creepypasta. I mean, when you look at the comments for the video, and I'm not going to go through all the comments here because I'm not going to, pick specific people and out them or whatever, but you can go to the video and you can look at the comments yourself and you'll see people who are like, oh, well, I guess the document was fake, I guess the document isn't important, I guess that this was a few years ago, so it doesn't matter, it's best left in the past. And it's like, yeah, thanks Hoodoo, for all your help boosting the signal and then immediately trying to fucking bury the signal. I mean, he says in the video, some stuff about things he doesn't agree with, like Mr. Creepypasta trying to use Content ID, different things like that. But, the overall takeaway message from this video is, hey, the past is the past. Let's let bygones be bygones. You know, it's that Mr. Creepypasta and his wife knew that Mr. Creepypasta cheated after the fact, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, who cares about that? And I'm sitting here like, I care about the third person in that scenario. I care about the person who was, you know, essentially exploited and thrown out. Call me crazy. I don't give a shit what Mr. Creepypasta is okay with. I don't give a shit what his wife is okay with. I'm thinking about that third person who was mentioned in the document. You kind of forgot about her, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's sad. It's sick. And the reason I say it's sad and sick is because whether it was Mr. Creepypasta himself or whether it was an emissary, Hoodoo Hoodlum, they got to him. They got to him.